YouTube, it's good. Tippus and I here back in with another video. And it's video every day in October, day number 21. That's right, October 21st, 2015. A day that will live in infamy for all of you fans of Back to the Future. Because that's when this man right here, Marty McFly, along with Dr. Emmett Brown and Jennifer Parker, went into the future 2015 when they were in 1985 to see their future and help the future get better. So, as you can see, I have the album Back to the Future, which is one of the greatest soundtracks in film history. It's on vinyl, and it's covering all my other vinyls. I'm going to be saying that. I'm saying that because today, for Video Every Day in October, day number 21, I'm going to be showing you guys, my updated vinyl collection. Starting with the 33 and the thirds, and then tomorrow for day number 22, I'm going to be showing you guys the 45s that I have. So, I guess I'll start out with Back to the Future. That's right here, Back to the Future, one of the greatest films of all time. Features the song The Power of Love by Huey Lewis and the News. Now, something great about this soundtrack, well, it's promotion only, but aside from that, something great about this soundtrack is that every single song that is on this soundtrack was featured in the movie in some way or another. For example, you got the album, or you got the song, The Power of Love by Huey Lewis and the News. That's the one everybody knows. You got Back in Time by Huey Lewis and the News. Time Bomb Town by Lindsey Buckingham. You got not one, but two overtures from the soundtrack, or from the album, or from the movie, I should say, on the soundtrack, and it's on the album too. One on the A side, one on the B side. Heaven is One Step Away by Eric Clapton, that one's in there. Wallflower by Wallflower, Dance With Me Henry by Etta James, Night Train, Earth Angel, Will You Be Mine, and Johnny Be Good. That's sung by that man right there, Marty McFly. So yeah, Back to the Future. Everybody will remember this day for many, many years to come. This was the day that Marty McFly, Jennifer Parker, and Dr. Emmett Brown came into the future. So there you go. So, that's one down, and about a shit ton to go. I'm not going to be pulling them all out because it's going to take a shit ton of time. So I'm just going to go through these rapid fire and try to do this as we might. See if we can do this as quickly as humanly possible. All right. Starting out, we got the 20 original hits of the 70s, which is a compilation disc. That's in there, and this is what it looks like. It's on my Facebook page, our Facebook album. It's 20 hits of the 70s. We got 2001: A Space Odyssey somewhere in there. I have not seen the movie, but it features Ric Flair's theme song, the Altho Senza Thura, you know, the you know, that one. So there's that in there, and this is what the album looks like. Actually, what the hell? No, don't want to do that. So right there. Next up, we got AC/DC Back in Black. Brian Johnson's first album after Bon Scott passed away tragically. Features the songs Hell's Bells, You Shook Me All Night Long, Back in Black, What Do You Do for Money, Honey, Rock and Roll Noise Pollution. Here's AC/DC For Those About to Rock, We Salute You, which was the follow-up to Back in Black. And it features the songs For Those About to Rock, We Salute You, Night of the Long Knives, Inject the Venom, all that other good stuff. Now here's High Voltage. I believe Mr. Garrison gave me this one, along with Back in Black, so thank you, Mr. Garrison, if you're watching this. This one features TNT, It's a Long Way to the Top If You Want to Rock and Roll, Livewire, and High Voltage, and one of my favorites, She's Got Balls. Okay. Here's Bryan Adams. Oh, come on. Bryan Adams, Into the Fire, featuring the single Heat of the Night, and also Native Son and Victim of Love. Bryan Adams, there. Here's another Bryan Adams song or album. Jeez, freaking plastic. You want it, you got it. I have not listened to this album yet, and I will very soon. Yeah. All right, here's the soundtrack from the movie Against All Odds. I believe Mr. Garrison gave me this one as well, featuring the song Take a Look at Me Now, Against All Odds, from one of Aubrey's favorite singers, Phil Collins, who won an Oscar for the movie, was it Tarzan or something? But yeah, Against All Odds, great soundtrack. Have not seen the movie yet. Excuse me. Now we got Air Supply's Greatest Hits, featuring the songs All Out of Love and, All Out of Love. That's the only one I know. Here's the One That You Love by Air Supply. Have not listened to this one yet. And here's Now and Forever by Air Supply. Have not listened to this one either, but I like the album artwork. It's pretty cool. Here's Alabama, My Home's in Alabama, featuring the song My Home's in Alabama. Not that big a fan of Alabama, but if I had to pick my favorite album by them is Cheap Seats, featuring the song Angels Among Us. Great song, great song. But this one is a good album too, nonetheless. We got the Allman Brothers Band, Brothers and Sisters, featuring the song Ramblin' Man and Jessica. Now, for those of you car nuts out there, Jessica is the title track for the BBC show Top Gear, which is about cars and automobiles and planes, trains, and all that other sort of thing. So, Brothers and Sisters by the Allman Brothers Band. Now we got America's Greatest Hits, featuring the song Sister Golden Hair, Ventura Highway, Horse with No Name, and Muskrat Love. America. Fuck yeah. Okay. Asia, featuring the song Heat of the Moment. It's a self-titled album. Love the album art cover. Oh yeah. All right, next up. Oh, nope. I already showed that. No, I already showed that one. Rick Astley, Whenever You Need Somebody. You got Rickrolled. Never Gonna Give You Up. Whenever You Need Somebody. Together Forever. Yeah, you know the rest. You got Rickrolled. I already showed this, Back to the Future, but I'll show it again because I'm awesome. We got Bad Company, Straight Shooter, which features the song Feel Like Making Love. You know the song. Feel Like Making Love. Yeah, that song's awesome. Bebop Deluxe, Modern Music. Not really sure what that one's about. Okay, now we got a double album. I will take this one out. We got a double one here. We got Carl and the Passions, So Tough. On the B side, on the other side, we got Pet Sounds by the Beach Boys. Now this album is awesome. I've listened to the. Oh, hello. Try that again. Pet Sounds by the Beach Boys. Listen to the ever-loving crap out of this album, featuring the song Sleep John B. God Only Knows. Wouldn't It Be Nice? You Still Believe in Me. And this is their masterpiece. This is their Sgt. Pepper. This is their Rumors. This is their Thriller. This is their masterpiece. Pet Sounds, awesome album. Highly recommend you guys pick this one up. Put this down, put this back in there. All right, moving on. We got the Beatles, Abbey Road. Features the iconic Walking Across the Abbey Road. Love this album. Love the Beatles. They're my favorite band of all time. As a matter of fact, like this. And look up there. Beatles. Yeah. Beatles are the best. If you don't have a Beatles album, I highly recommend you get one. If you can find one, that is, because they are pretty rare to come by. But that album features the song Something, Come Together. What's the other one? Something, Come Together. Maxwell Silverhammer, I Want You, She's So Bad. She's So Heavy. She Came In Through the Bathroom Window. Golden Slumbers, Carry That Way. And the end. No, that's the actual song, the end. The Beatles, Let It Be. This is the follow-up. This is their very last album that they ever released. Came in the year 1970. Features the songs Let It Be, Long and Winding Road, Dig a Pony, Two of Us, One After 909, Get Back. And this was produced by Phil Spector. who's a murderer now. Something New by the Beatles. This is the only U.S. album of theirs I own, because I like to get albums from the country of origin, which is Britain for them. But this one features songs from the movie A Hard Day's Night, like And I Love Her, I Just Want to Dance With You, I'm Happy Just to Dance With You, God, I screwed that up again, If I Fell, And I Love Her, Tell Me Why, and I'll Cry Instead. So, yeah, Something New, for sure. Pat Benatar, In the Heat of the Night, featuring the song Heartbreaker. Yep. You got Pat Benatar, Crimes of Passion, featuring the song Hit Me With Your Best Shot, and Fire Away. The soundtrack to the movie Beverly Hills Cop, which features the song The Heat Is On, which is a great song, which is by, who's that by? Glenn Frey. Beverly Hills Cop, The Heat Is On. Love it. My favorite soundtrack of all time, The Big Chill. If you guys saw the video last year, me and Mr. Garson did our top 30 or top 10 favorite movie soundtracks of all time. This is my number one. Featuring the songs I Heard It Through the Grapevine by Marvin Gaye, My Girl by The Temptations, Ain't Too Proud to Beg by The Temptations, I Second That Emotion by Smokey Robinson, The Miracles, The Tracks of My Tears by Smokey Robinson, The Miracles, You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman, and Good Lovin' by The Rascals, and what's the other one? A Wider Shade of Pale by Procol Harum. Soundtrack to the BioShock 2 video game. Love BioShock. It's one of my favorite video games of all time. Very, very hard game. It's very, very fun too. Okay. Got to Boston, baby. Boston self-titled album. Saw these guys last year, or this past May, at Sunfest when they played their songs More Than a Feeling, Rock and Roll Band, and yeah, freaking love Boston. David Bowie, Heroes. Heroes by David Bowie. Self-titled album. I think it pretty much explains for itself. Station to Station by David Bowie. This one features the song Golden Years, which is one of my dad's favorite songs. Golden Years. Got Bread, Lost Without Your Love. Great album. Highly recommend you get this because I listened to it and it's a very, very good album. A lot of good love songs on there. Bread, Lost Without Your Love. Got some Bobby Brown, Don't Be Cruel. Steve K, I know you're watching this. Do the dance video again. Bobby Brown, Don't Be Cruel. Every Little Step I Take. Let's see. My Prerogative, Rock With You, Roni. Great songs by Mr. Bobby Brown. Don't Be Cruel. He's the king of stage, and he's the man. Pac-Man Fever by Buckner and Garcia. Because you got the Pac-Man Fever, and it's driving me crazy and going out of my mind. Yeah, Pac-Man Fever, Buckner and Garcia. Cannot beat that. Buffalo Springfield, self-titled album. Have not listened to that yet. Jimmy Buffett, Coconut Telegraph. Telegraph or Telegram? Telegraph. There we go. It's Coconut Telegraph. If you're from Florida, South Florida, you got to listen to three musical acts. Jimmy Buffett's one of them. Beach Boys is another. And Bob Marley's another. And is the third. So, Jimmy Buffett, can't beat it. We got Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. We got this soundtrack. And this one was the winner of the Oscar for Best Original Score and Best Original Song for Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head. Burt Bacharach did this entire album. And it's one of my favorite films of all time. It's in my top 20 for sure. Great performances by Paul Newman and Robert Redford. Carpenters, 1969 to 1973. The singles. We got Johnny Cash at Folsom Prison. Great concert album. Another great concert album by Johnny Cash. Live at San Quentin. Featuring the song A Boy Named Sue. Yeah. 1985 Chicago Bears Super Bowl Shuffle. Featuring some of the great Chicago Bears like the Punky QB known as McMahon. Sweetness, Walter Payton, William the Refrigerator Perry, Mike Singletary. I think Ron Rivera's on there. Jeff Fisher. A lot of the great 80s Bears. Dick Clark, 20 Years of Rock and Roll compilation album. Got Cocktail, which is the soundtrack from the movie Cocktail, featuring the song Kokomo by the Beach Boys. And one of my favorites of all time, Don't Worry, Be Happy by Bobby McFerrin. They got the Commodores in My Pocket, which features my favorite song by them, Lady, You Bring Me Up When I'm Down. Got Midnight Magic by the Commodores. Got Perry Como sings the Christmas songs. You better believe it, folks. It'll be here before you know it, so you got to stay prepared for the Christmas music. Christopher Cross, self-titled album featuring the song Ride Like the Wind. Love this album to death. It's one of my favorites of all time. Ride Like the Wind is a great song. And so is The Light Is On. Oh, as I should say, bring that back. Pink Flamingo. Speaking of Pink Flamingos, here's the follow-up album. Another Page. Another Page by Christopher Cross. Here's the Culture Club. Color by Numbers featuring the song Karma, Chameleon. Boy George. Tim Curry, Fearless. Yeah, that Tim Curry. Here's another Tim Curry. I believe this is Simplicity. He's just a sweet transvestite. Neil Diamond, Gold, featuring Sweet Caroline. Ba ba ba. Solitary Man, Cherry, and Kentucky Woman. Got some Dio. Woo! We got some Dio. Holy Driver, featuring the song Stand Up and Shout, Holy Driver, or Holy Diver. Holy Diver. Not Holy Driver, you idiot. Holy Diver, Dio. Got the soundtrack to the movie Dirty Dancing. Love it. Slow Train Coming by Bob Dylan. This is when he was doing his religious experience. Yeah. Not the biggest fan of Bob Dylan. The Eagles, Hotel California. This is one that every music fan should own at least one copy of. It doesn't matter if it's on vinyl, CD, cassette, iTunes. It doesn't matter. Hotel California, featuring the songs Hotel California, New Kid in Town, Life in the Fast Lane. Awesome album. One of These Nights, which is a compilation album which features Take It to the Limit, Lion Eyes, One of These Nights. What else is on this? Let me pull this out quick. Visions. I said Take It to the Limit already. Hollywood Waltz, Too Many Hands, After the Thrill Is Gone. That. Okay. Earth, Wind, and Fire, Greatest Hits Volume Number 1, featuring the songs Gotta Get You Into My Life, which is one of my all-time favorites. It's the best cover song I've ever heard in my entire life. Also features the songs Fantasy, Sing a Song, September. What else is there? Shining Star, Can't Hide Love, Love Music, Reasons, and That's the Way of the World. Alright, we got the soundtrack to the movie Fame. I have heard the Broadway version of this, but I have not listened to this one yet. I know it was a TV show a couple of years ago, and it was absolutely terrible. So yeah, here's The Firm, which was one of the big super groups one of the first mega super groups of the 80s, with Jimmy Page and Paul Rogers. Paul Rogers and Jimmy Page. Favorite song on this album is the first song, Closer. Soundtrack to the movie Flashdance, What a Feeling. Flashdance features the song What a Feeling, as well as She's a Maniac on the Floor. She's a maniac on the floor. Yeah. Fleetwood Mac, self-titled album. This one features the songs... Well, let's pull it out. Okay, come on. Work with me. There we go. Okay. Features the songs Monday, Monday, Warm Ways, Blue Letter, Rhiannon, Over My Head, Crystal, Say You Love Me, Landslide, World Turnin', Sugar Daddy, and I'm So Afraid. Fleetwood Mac, one of the best groups of the 70s and of all time, for damn sure. Now, this is their sequel to that album, and in my opinion, their best, Rumours by Fleetwood Mac. This is their Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. This is their Pet Sounds. This is their Rumours. This is their best album. And every music fan, like I said about Hotel California, doesn't matter whether it's vinyl, cassette, CD, iTunes, doesn't matter. You got to have at least one version of this album. And every song on this album is an absolute hit. Secondhand News, Dreams, I'll Never Go Back Again, Don't Stop Thinking About Tomorrow, Go Your Own Way, Songbird, The Chain, You Make Lovin' Fun, I Don't Want to Know, Oh Daddy, and Gold Dust Woman. Freaking love that album. If you don't, there's something completely wrong with you. Oh yeah. Flock of Seagulls, featuring the song I Ran So Far Away. Soundtrack to the movie Footloose, featuring the song Footloose by Kenny Loggins. We got some Foreigner Double Vision. We got Foreigner Head Games. Yep. We got Judy Garland live at Carnegie Hall. I know she performed somewhere over the rainbow at least a couple times. Marvin Gaye, The Soulful Moods of Marvin Gaye, Motown, USA. Georgia Satellites, self-titled album. Don't Hand Me No Lines and Keep Your Damn Hands to Yourself. Glass Tiger, The Thin Red Line. I believe Mr. Garrison gave me this one as well, so thank you for that, I guess. Soundtrack to the Broadway play of Godspell. I acted in this play when I was a sophomore in high school when we did Godspell Jr. Kind of embarrassing. We got the Go-Go's. Which one's this? Beauty and the Beat. Beauty and the Beat. Featuring Our Lips Are Sealed and We Got the Beat. Golden Avatar. A Change of Heart. And I got this on Discogs. And it came to me brand new. And, yeah, it's freaking awesome. Soundtrack to the movie Grease with John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John. Featuring all the classic Grease hits like Grease Lightning, Grease is the Word, which is the title track by Frankie Valli. Let's see, Summer Lovin', You're the One They Want, Hopelessly Devoted to You. Just to name a few. This is a Grateful Dead album. This is the Europe 1972 tour. This is one my dad gave me. There's another one my dad gave me. This is the first pressing of the first album of the Grateful Dead. Freaking awesome. It's in a big-ass case, too. We got some Daryl Hall. Three Hearts in the Happy Ending Machine. Got some Hall & Oates. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Jimi Hendrix. Rainbow Bridge from the movie of the same name. Okay. We got An Evening with Herbie Hancock and Chick Corea in concert. Another one my dad gave me. High Energy, which is a compilation album featuring the songs Renegade by Styx, I Will Survive, Double Vision, Heart of Glass, Shake Your Groove Thing, High Energy. The J. Giles Band, which one is this? Freeze Frame, featuring the song, what was it called? Centerfold. J. Giles, Freeze Frame, Centerfold. God damn. Apologize, you gotta hear that. Michael Jackson, Off the Wall, featuring Off the Wall, and Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. Now, again, like I said with, what was it? Hotel California and Rumors, every single person has to have Thriller. Doesn't matter if it's vinyl, CD, cassette, iTunes, doesn't matter. Thriller, it's freaking awesome. Tiger, Michael Jackson. Every song on this album is great. Want to Be Starting Something, Baby Be Mine, The Girl Is Mine, featuring Paul McCartney. Thriller, Beat It, Billie Jean, Human Nature, PYT, Pretty Young Thing, and The Lady in My Life. Freaking awesome. Love, 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 love Thriller. Michael Jackson. Bob James, Touchdown. Just a compilation album of smooth jazz stuff. Jefferson Starship. Was it Earth? Earth by Jefferson Starship. Soundtrack to the movie Jesus Christ Superstar. Jethro Tull, Aqua Lung. Billy Joel, The Stranger. Oh yeah, Billy Joel. Love, love, love Billy Joel. Love me some Billy Joel. 52nd Street by Billy Joel. Elton John, Greatest Hits. Journey, Escape. Don't Stop Believing. You got some Kansas Overture, Left Overture. Kiss, Gene Simmons. This is another one Mr. Carson gave me, so thank you very much, Mr. Carson. Julian Lennon, Valette. I believe it's Valette. Julian Lennon. Spadell presents Let Your Feelings Show, featuring the Kinks, Kiss, Journey, Cheap Trick, all that sort of thing. Another compilation album. Huey Lewis and the News. This is 4. Tip to be square. Picture This. Huey Lewis and the News. Small World by Huey Lewis and the News. And my favorite album by them, hopefully yours too, Sports. Love this album. Love, love, love Sports by Huey Lewis and the News. It's the best. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Love Rock, another compilation vinyl, which features some great love-making baby music. Baby-making music. Love Story, which is was a movie. It was nominated for Best Picture in the early 70s, and this was the soundtrack to that. I believe that one best best score too. Leonard Skinner, Gold and Platinum band. Mamas and the Papas, 16 of their best hits, featuring Monday, Monday, California Dreamin'. Mama Cass, ooh, she was fine as hell. Barry Manilow, Even Now. Legend, Bob Marley and the Wailers. Love this album. So much, in fact, that I got a poster of it. Yeah. This is another one of the artists that if you live in South Florida, you got to have at least one version of Legend, or at least one Bob Marley album, or a poster, or both if you're like me. So yeah, Bob Marley and the Wailers, legendary, or just legend. He is a legend. Paul McCartney. Men at Work. Cargo. Okay. Miami Vice. Soundtrack from the TV show. Motley Crue. This is Dr. Feelgood. Kickstart My Heart. Yeah. The Music. Farmers Old Time String Band. Things Are... Shit, come on. Things Are something. Okay. Now we got some Elvis Presley coming up in a bit. But first, Jesus Christ. Andy Narell, The Hammer. Actually, let me do that. Yeah, that's better. All right, let's pull these out one by one. Juice Newton, Juice, Stevie Nicks, Belladonna. I believe this is Belladonna by Stevie Nicks. Night Ranger. Which one's this? Big Life. Oak Ridge Boys Greatest Hits. Olivia Newton-John. Physical. Olympics 1984. 1984 Olympics soundtrack. Got some Orleans. Jeez, come on. Ridiculous. Let There Be Music by Orleans, featuring the song Dance With Me, one of my favorites. Mr. Karras, someone's going to love me for this. The Outfield Play Deep, featuring the song I Don't Want to Lose Your Love Tonight. Regis Philbin, it's time for Regis. That's right, Regis Philbin. He can actually sing. Sing good, too. Pinocchio, Walt Disney. New Elvis Presley, the 1968 comeback special on NBC. Well, great soundtrack. Here's the Aloha from Hawaii soundtrack. Great concert. Elvis Christmas album by Elvis Presley. Here's Moody Blue. The vinyl is actually blue. And when I bought this on eBay, it was brand new. That was awesome. And here's the #1 hits by Elvis Presley. Okay, here's Quarter Flash. Which one's this? Back Into something. Back Into Blue. There we go. Back Into Blue, Quarter Flash. Here's the self-titled album by Quarter Flash. Got a heart in my heart. Rat Out of the Cellar. REO Speedwagon, High Infidelity. It's getting really hard. Lionel Richie, Can't Slow Down. Here's the soundtrack to one of my favorites, Rocky. One of my favorite movies. And here's Rocky IV soundtrack. Kenny Rogers, Greatest Hits, featuring The Gambler. Reuben James doesn't feature Islands in the Stream, which was him and Dolly Parton. That was an awesome song. I don't care. I'm a man. I love that song. I don't give a shit. Saturday Night Fever, featuring the Bee Gees and John Travolta. A lot of great soundtrack, because a lot of disco, and it's the Bee Gees. Can't beat the Bee Gees. Sea Level, Cats on the Coast. Cats on the Coast by Sea Level. Simon and Garfunkel, Bookends. There's Sounds of Silence. Simon and Garfunkel. Jesus Christ. Sound of Music soundtrack. Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen. Star Wars soundtrack. And as a matter of fact, there's the poster that came in the vinyl for Star Wars album. The poster for the original movie came in this. It's pretty cool. Did not expect to see that in there. Starland Vocal Band, which features the song Afternoon Delight. If you know the movie Anchorman, you will know that song very, very well. Here's Starship, Knee Deep in the Hoopla, featuring the song We Built This City on Rock and Roll. Stephen Stills, Right By You. Styx, The Grand Illusion. Supertramp, Breakfast in America. Love that album. Supertramp, Even in the Quietest Moments. Swiss Mountain Music, featuring hi-fi, air horns, bells, and yodeling. Now, if you're a fan of The Price is Right, on Francis Mountains, is that what it's called? On Francis Mountains, the first track on side 2, features the Yodely Guy theme song from The Price is Right, which is featured on the game Cliffhangers. So, Swiss Mountain Music by Capitol Records with this guy. If you find it, you will love it. Because it's something that game show fans like myself, I just had to get it. Because I saw this on iTunes. I knew about it. Excuse me. But I never thought I would come across it. Here's James Taylor in the Pocket. Here's James Taylor's Sweet Baby James. Teardrop Time, which is another compilation album of 60s and 50s songs about sadness or something like that. Joy to the World, Three Dog Night, the greatest hits. Top Gun soundtrack, featuring the song Danger Zone. Highway to the Danger Zone. Van Halen, Fair Warning. We got the soundtrack to the movie Vision Quest. We got We Are the World. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start living. West Side Story soundtrack. Whiplash. Soundtrack to the movie Whiplash. I know my brother's going to be loving that. The Who. Who are you? I don't know. Who are you? Jeez. Come on, people. Wild Cherry, Play That Funky Music. Almost done. Paul McCartney and Wings, Venus and Mars. Yes. Tornado. And finally, Yes. 90125. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is it for my 33 1/3 record collection update. Videoed every day in October. Your question of the day, if you choose to accept it, is: what is your favorite album, CD, cassette tape that you own of all time? Favorite of all time. Let me know in the comments section down below. Till tomorrow, this is Apis Lene saying peace out, baby. See you guys later.